Hello friends, my name is Katie and in today we are making some Mickey Tie Dye T-shirts. So let's get started.
First, you will want to grab an all cotton t-shirt and then you're just gonna fold it in half if you want your Mickey to be in the center. Wherever you want your Mickey to be is where you're going to draw that center line. So if you want him off to the side, put your center line off to the side. Then I'm gonna take a plate, which I explain later is actually way too big for my small tiny frame, but you're gonna take anything that's cylindrical and half it on your shirt. I used a couple things in relation to the size of his body to see what looked best. This ended up being a pot from IKEA, so whatever looks best on you. And then you're going to just go around the perimeter of your Mickey and you're going to scrunch all the way around. I know it's a little bit hard to think through how that would work. You can see me in this clip trying to think well, how do you go around the corner? But you just got to commit and go all the way around and it really will end up looking like a Mickey. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but it really will look like one. Then you're going to take your rubber bands and you're going to rubber band it as tight as you really want that color to be. So the tighter you use the rubber bands, the whiter it's going to be. And then I just went all the way down to give it that kind of tie-dyed effect. I'm actually tie-dyeing two here. And you always want to use water first on it. You can either soak it or you can kind of scrunch it through. That way the dye will go evenly through your garment. If you don't put water on it, your shirt will be very white and will only really have the color at the top. So I'm actually using a teal dye, and this is dye I was using from another project. So I was like, haha, two uses for this. And I'm going to use the dye all the way down, but I'm going to leave our top Mickey part white. So that way my big Mickey will be white and the rest will be tie-dye teal. And as always, while I'm doing all the work, my cat is literally just sitting 2 feet away from me. So here's what it looks like. I always leave my garment outside for 1 day at least. If it's hot, that's better to get that color soaked in. If not, you can also stick it in the microwave in a plastic bag, but that'll help the color really stay on it. And you can see, look, there's my Mickey.
That is all for the basic tutorial. A couple things that I would recommend is I would recommend actually making your Mickey a little bit smaller. You can see my Mickey is like the entirety of my shirt, which means that it's a little bit harder to see. I would recommend using a smaller plate, and that way you can actually see Mickey a little better than you can on mine. And I would also recommend using darker colors and color variations, because on my first one, which is blue, the white kind of blended in, but you can see with the purple color for variation, you can actually see the ears a lot better with the purple. But again, this Mickey is actually just a little too big for how small I am / how small the shirt is. So I would definitely recommend making your Mickey a little bit smaller than what I did. But this tutorial would totally work just using a slightly smaller sized Mickey. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up because it's free and who doesn't love free things? And if you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button down below because I make tons and tons of videos. And I hope you guys have a fantastic week and I will see you in the next video. Bye!